Welcome back to TacosTheGeeks.com. Justin and Sean here, and we're back with more anime reviews. And today we're going to be talking about the season or series premiere of FLCL Grunge. This is the prequel to the FLCL show. And as always, we give you a brief synopsis of episode one. So, Shinpachi, the son of a sushi chef, is busy preparing mysterious fish for the local customers. Haruko, disguised as a hostess, visits the restaurant with the mayor, followed by a medical mechana robot who threatens to destroy the planet. And that is the synopsis. And yeah, yeah. So this is an interesting one.
Well, to be fair, if you are a fan of the original Fooly Cooley, I don't I don't think this will be like what you're looking for, or like what this won't be anything. It'll be close to the original, but it won't. You'll have all the characters, but it won't be
Yeah,
anything like it. The animation style will be different. Because it's more of that grunge. Like anybody ever saw who saw the Justice League with Ruby, it'll be that style animation.
yeah.
Or better yet, to put it blunt, the Ruby animation, because that's what it's patterned after now. Um, in my opinion, like it's the first episode, but it doesn't hit like the original like the original anime. Like the original anime was weird, and I remember when
Yeah.
I first started watching it, I was just like, "This shit is weird," but you know what? It was interesting, and as it went on, I was just like, "Yo, this is fire." So, like a lot, I think they're gonna get a lot of views on it for the original Fooly Cooley fans. But just to put it out there, like this won't be like the original show, or it won't be anything close to it. It's gonna be a different adaptation of it.
It's a slow burn for sure.
Yeah. So I mean, from the first episode, I was just like, the animation style is. I'm not that big of a fan of the animation style, only because like it's all right. It's all right for certain shows. Like it works for Ruby, but
Yeah.
it doesn't. Like this might not work for it, but it was fine. Like the animation was smooth. The fight scenes were really good.
Yeah.
Um, it's just weird seeing like characters that you already know, um, in a different situation or in a different role. And anybody who watched the first one, it was just outrageous. And this
Yeah.
one tries to be that outrageous, but it I don't know if it didn't come off that way, or it's not like written out that way. But there were moments in it where I was just like, okay, that's funny. And
Yeah.
there was a moment, no spoilers, where I kind of got excited, where she kind of recognizes him and acknowledges who he is, and I was just like, oh, like this
Yeah.
is about to get interesting, and then like it just didn't. So I was just like, okay, maybe this is the first episode they're gonna establish something, because if anybody remembers the original, it was like they would have like a funny storyline in the beginning, and
Mm.
then it's just nonstop action towards like the middle to the end. And I think that's what made it unique and everybody liked about it. Sort of like people who like Ranma, what is it, Rama half, or
Yeah.
uh,
Yeah.
what's
It's Rama. It's Rama and a half.
yeah. And there's like, that kind of style, like that was always like a funny, like classic animation, where it was kind of funny, then it gets serious. And um I kind of, like, my opinion, it's an alright first episode, but it
Yeah.
didn't grab me like the original did. So what about you, Justin?
I think, well, for me, animation wise, I it's gonna take a lot to get used to. Just from the aesthetic choices, like you said, they're going with more of that Justice League meets Ruby type of animation style. And I was just like, I don't know why they decided to go with that choice. But I will say, from a story standpoint, it is FLCL because it is, you just don't know what the hell is going on
No, you
usually,
don't.
and until later on. So they did nail that aspect. Of course, the characterizations are good, it's on point. I did enjoy it, but I do feel that this one for diehards is going to take probably a bit of time to get into or get used to, especially with that art style kind of distracting a lot of shots. But I did like the music. Some jokes I felt that were, you can tell certain jokes were definitely translated for the American audience because we saw it in the dub version, people. So you can tell certain jokes were for the modern age, modern times. It's like a Me Too comment in there, and I was just like, okay, all right, that was just left field. But otherwise
They
than
were kind
that,
of, but they were kind of subtle about it. It was like
yeah,
they made it a bit funny, and how she said it, and then it
yeah.
was just like, oh, okay, I get it. That's kind of funny.
Yeah, but otherwise than that, it's okay. It's just the first episode. Obviously, here at ONG, we give things at least a 4 to 5 episode try before we go like, not for us. But right now, so far, is it living up to the hype? Not yet. But is it good enough to sit down and watch? Yes. You just
Yes.
got to get used to the animation, and the music was pretty good as well. So, but overall than that, we're gonna give this a watch it now, and not wait for your cue, or skip it. We're gonna give this for now as a watch it now. Definitely check this one out. This is Justin and Sean from tacosgeeks.com. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell if you're watching this on YouTube. If you're watching this on Tacos Geeks, browse our website, check out our tutorials, check out our podcast, The Hour, check out everything on our website. And of course, we'll catch you on the next one. Later days. Peace.
Later.